Did you not hear the little white man we just spoke to? And talking about using the ketamine.
We heard
and you gotta do the ketamine.
We heard a lot.
It's a horse tranquilizer.
I mean, you got ketamine.
Did you hear what I said?
It's a horse.
Diddy said you gotta use the horse tranquilizer if you want to get closer to the music. But you can't feel anything.
Kanye said you gotta use the nitrous oxide.
Are we sure he said that, or was that AI?
True. I don't know. Because they say his dentist, who doesn't like a dentist.
Isn't it funny? Because his mama's surgeon didn't look like much of a surgeon either.
That it gets a little wild like that.
Nah. It gets real simple like that. Now all of a sudden, his doctor is saying that he's unstable, and his doctor saying this. So if something happens and his doctor give him something, and he Michael Jackson's up out of here, then you know.
That's kind of what they're setting a stage. They're setting a stage.
I wish they would do that to Jennifer Hudson. I wish they set a stage for her. Because I'm sick and tired of a bitch who was willing to sacrifice her own family and a child just getting away with murder. And everybody thinks she great. Like, now that I'm starting to see, because I never really paid too much attention because I know that she was selected to try to replace me in some way. So I never really spent a lot of time focusing on her because I knew she was a plant. But when I look at the predatory way that she was looking for the same kind of relationship with Clive Davis as Whitney Houston had, I said, oh, Whitney Houston fame, that's big fame. Damn. Just your mama and the baby, and you could be Whitney Houston too. And then when I seen her on her and Clive on the red carpet, and somebody asked her about Clive, and she said, Clive is my everything. I'd be nothing without Clive. And then it makes you think about the first Whitney Houston tribute when she was really trying her hardest to look like Whitney Houston. I never really thought about it. I always knew that Brandy wanted the gig to replace Whitney Houston. But something went wrong that night. Jennifer. If she was willing to fucking sacrifice Whitney Houston so she could be a bad talk show host. It's sad. And if you look at the numbers lining up with Selena Enos Dinos, Texas girl. And the way Jennifer Hudson just kind of used the spirit of all of that to create everything that she's not. I just think we need to start paying more attention. Erykah Badu being named greatest R&B soul singer of all time right after Sean Martin leaves us. What the fuck has that bitch done to deserve that title? That's about as right as fucking Usher having a Lifetime Achievement Award over Chris Brown. You know who should be upset about that shit? Erykah being known as the greatest R&B and soul singer of all time. Her friend Jill Scott. Jill would actually be more appropriate for that title than Erykah. Wonder how that feels.
Jack, so to play devil's advocate, for those that say Jaguar Wright is jealous of their careers.
Why would I be jealous of sacrificing people and accepting false accolades for shit that I didn't earn? Like, at the end of the day, this is the thing that people are not paying attention to. And I hope when they finally listen to Jonathan. And I'm not going to say that we just had the greatest interview with Jonathan Hay that he's ever going to have. What I will say is I think it was the realest and it was the most honest. I've never heard him speak as much as he spoke with us here tonight. I've never heard him share the details. But the question is it because he didn't want to, or is it because everywhere he went before us asked him nothing real? Why are you interviewing a man that has that kind of knowledge and all you want to know is a bunch of bullshit? Why don't you want to know nothing real? I don't care what nobody say, Tisa. You can keep asking people to watch that horse shit. I guarantee you, Pepsi Challenge, when Jonathan Hayes' interview hits on the blue couch, it's gonna do more than 150,000 in 2 days, and we ain't gonna have to beg nobody to come watch it like you've done, because you're a lying fucking piece of shit scamp plan for Tasha K. And I know you're working for Tasha K because all of her troll farmers are protecting your image and you don't ask nothing real. And guess what? Even Messy Sweet Spot said you didn't ask shit real. Matter of fact, she said what everybody said. All of your fucking interviews is bullshit. And someone's feeding you information. How about you leave Diddy alone? Like, leave all of these conversations alone. Because what I noticed is, ever since you started doing shit and confusing the waters, it's been kind of competing with Tough News. And Tough News is committed to getting justice for Kim Porter. That I know. What the fuck are you in it for, Tisa? Or should I call you Jacqueline McKinney? Because that's actually your name, Jackie. Jackie. It's your name. And your failed husband, former football player, tailback for the Sun Devils? He didn't even make it to the NFL. Plays a lot of golf, doesn't he? Do yourself a favor. The next time you decide you want to come after Tiffany Haddish, the next time you decide that you want to discredit someone by asking them a bunch of bullshit so nobody will come back and ask them something real like we did here today. I don't even think I got any advice for you. Oh yeah, I do. Quit.